Alright folks, so a little update on the car. Um, just a little disclaimer, these are my opinions only. I'm by no means an expert at cars. I've had a lot of cars, had a lot of sports cars, and I am an NDI tech, so I know how to look and discriminate at cracks and defects in vehicles and all kinds of different things. So just a little disclaimer there. Alright, well really quick. So there's got to be some bad, right? I've got almost 30,000 miles on my vehicle. Wow, a lot, huh? I drive a lot. And so any complaints? Okay, I'll tell you some complaints. I do have a rattle in my left mirror. All right? If you turn off the radio and all the good stuff and you get it completely silent in there and you have the windows in the up position, I have a small rattle in the top corner here. I guess it's not seating correctly, and it's very faint, but it's enough where, you know, for $25,000, you don't expect to have a rattle like that. Took it to Fiat. They replaced the window seal, quieted it down a little bit, but it's still there. But then again, I'm extremely picky, so a quality issue, possibly. I don't know. It's just a little nitpicky thing, I guess I could say. Okay, the standard tires the Fiat comes with, the Pirelli's, great brand. But I upgraded mine to one size larger, which I'm running 215 40R 17. So I just stepped it up one size wider. And I'm going to tell you, the performance difference is astounding. Not only that, I upgraded the sway bar in the back, which I've done a full video on. The stock sway bar is definitely not substantial enough. Does not give this car justice at all. It's definitely a point and shoot car now that I've upgraded that. And with these new tires, you can take turns the way this car is meant to take turns, and your front tires will not dive on you. Now, granted, the car never dived before, but it felt like it could dive. With these tires, you don't feel like you're going to dive at all. And there's no loss of power by putting wider tires on. Rubbing, if you crank it all the way to the left or right and you hit a bump, you will get the most minimal rubbing that you've ever experienced. So it's a non-issue. Madness, great place. 500 Madness, great place to get performance auto parts. Remember I did that video where it was the Madness Trio, which is the ECU chip and also your air intake. And then also your go pedal adjuster. Long and short of it is, the ECU is fantastic, no issues at all. Far exceeded any expectations I had. The go pedal, I don't even know how I lived without that. I really don't know how. But the air intake system that went across the turbo did not like that. I had issues with that. I could not recommend that at all to anybody. If it works for you, that's fantastic. It sounds great. If it works for you, keep it. I did not like it at all. So I actually removed it, and Fiat 500 Madness, excuse me, is working with me to satisfy me as a very picky customer. They are absolutely very cool about dealing with me, and I have no doubt that I will be satisfied once they make their determination on what they're going to do to help me be satisfied. NRA stickers on the back of your car. This is a necessity, in my opinion. We're about to lose our gun rights. If you're not part of the NRA, you are really behind the power curve. Also, in a small vehicle like this, I want every pickup behind me to know that I'm part of the NRA. Also, I have the NRA Life of Duty. All right, any of you military folks out there, you can apply for this. It's 1 year free, and then not only that, you get this really cool sticker, which I dig. All right, not very many people have that. How do I keep my exhaust shiny? And especially the one right in the middle. I love this. People are like, what is that back there? Well, that's my exhaust. All right. I use stainless steel polish. You can get that at any home store, and it works fantastic on keeping your exhaust nice and shiny. All right. Any other negatives? Negative. You need to tint the windows. These windows are gigantic. It's like a goodness. It's like a greenhouse. You need to tint your windows, in my opinion. And so those of you with sensitive eyes, this is not a car like a Jeep or a pickup that has a large overhang. If your windows are not tinted, it is lighting up. The inside dash material, it's got that plastic, gnarl plastic or whatever. Not a big fan of it, but one thing that is very good at is it's not shiny at all. You have absolutely no reflection from your dash onto your windshield, which I really dig. This is definitely a driver's car in my opinion, so it makes sense. Car is extremely comfortable. I'm very pleased with that. I have another slip disc. I drive 2 hours a day. I'll probably have another operation. I am very comfortable in this car. Very comfortable. Am I going to upgrade the suspension? It's no, not right now. The suspension is very comfortable. I find it a lot more comfortable than the Minis that I drove in. And maybe when I stop driving 100 miles a day, I might upgrade the suspension to something more performance-minded. But I am very pleased with the suspension in this vehicle, except for the sway bar that definitely needs to be redone. The paint job is definitely holding up. I'm very satisfied with that. But the front really is a bug magnet out here, and it also has gotten a lot of chips, not in the hood, but in the front right here. So as you can see, it's really flat, and it does really collect something. You can see that I actually had something hit my light and scratch it significantly. Real bummer. Real bummer. But the hood doesn't get too many chips, and it's really surviving well. These mirrors, awesome. I love the shininess of them. Beautiful. Very good visibility from behind. The mirror setup is really nice on the vehicle. So I got to think of something else negative, right? Okay, something else negative. Okay, I already told you guys about the little squeak in the window. Boy, there's got to be something that I can come up with for you guys. If you guys don't like the sound of my voice, you probably really hate this video. I'm sorry. Let me see here. The radio reception is outstanding. All right, for those of you that like to listen to talk radio, especially on the AM band. Okay, here's something. Here's something. Without showing my license plate. Boy, the back, I guess the way the wind travels down your back or up from the deck here, it really collects a lot of dirt, man. So you can just clean your car, and if you go down the highway, this area is going to be filthy. So keep your rear windshield wiper. You're going to need it. So if it's raining, all the stuff from the road is going to come down from the bottom, and it's going to do like a circular motion due to the wind, and it's going to end up on the back of your bumper right here. So it's a real dirt collector. So you got a dirt collector in the back, you got a bug magnet in the front, and you got yourself a squeaky window. But other than that, completely satisfied. For you tall folks or whatever, I actually like to crank my seat up one notch because it gives me better visibility. A lot of people say you sit too high. Well, I don't. I think sitting high is very comfortable myself. I actually crank it up one. So you got the steering wheel column plastic protector in there. If you hit that with your leg, you're gonna crack it. I cracked mine. I had to have it replaced. It was just a warranty issue. So that's about it. Y'all take it easy. Thank you for listening to my ramblings, and y'all take it easy.